Hello, everyone. Today, I would like to present the School of Business Information Security and Digital Forensics Department undergraduate research opportunities for the fall 2021 and going on to the spring 2022 semesters. So the Information Security and Digital Forensics Department is accredited by the NSA Center of Academic Excellence in Cyber Defense Research, as well as education. We also are host to a couple of centers that focus on security and forensics research, including FACET, which stands for the Forensics Analytics Complexity, Energy, Transportation, and Security Center, and the New York State Center for Information Forensics and Assurance, otherwise known as CIFA. So there have been multiple grants received in millions of dollars from organizations such as the National Science Foundation, the US Department of Education, the Center of Economic Growth, and also foundations such as the James S. McDonnell Foundation and NYSERDA as well, name a few. So there are multiple ways to do research as an undergraduate. The first one is you can volunteer. So let's say that you don't have a lot of time and you just want to sort of get your feet wet with some research. You can volunteer to maybe help on a small research project such as a literature review. Other ways to do research for credit include the Human and Public Service Program through the School of Social Welfare, which has 1 to 3 credit opportunities in the RSSW 190, 290, 291, and 390 classes. It's also possible to get credit through an independent study or through specific opportunities offered through your department. If you are approved for federal work study and you've accepted your work study award through FAFSA, you will also be able to apply to an information security and digital forensics student worker opportunity as well and get funding to work as a research assistant. There are some grant funded projects that if you are able to be hired, you could become a student research assistant that is funded through those grants. However, currently, people have already been hired for those positions. Another option for digital forensics students is to take part in the B4 420 class, which is National Cybersecurity Challenges, where students work with federal government agencies and national labs. So the next section is focused on featured profiles of faculty members, and it will basically detail some of their classes and history, as well as their research interests. So Professor Fabio Alfant was the previous head of the computer crime unit for the New York State Police Forensic Investigation Center, which was the first computer crime lab in the nation. He also teaches and is responsible for organizing all of our computer forensics courses. He is interested in incident response, decision-making and procedures, hardware forensics, and memory forensics. Our next featured profile is Professor Devipsita or Devi Bhattacharya. She teaches cyber defense, cyber incident response, and pen testing courses. And she has research interests in online news and news media, information diffusion, information disinformation, and fake news, as well as biases in red teaming and blue teaming. She currently is not available for research in the fall 2021 semester, but she will be available in spring 2022. Our next profile is Professor Sanjay Boyle, who is a full professor in the department. He is the director of our facets and New York State CIFA labs, and he is the faculty mentor and teaching in the EY Trajectory Program and the National Cybersecurity Challenges courses. He has a vast array of research interests, including behavioral cybersecurity, cybersecurity operations, simulation of cyber attacks, insider threat modeling, as well as connected vehicles and intelligent transportation systems as well. Our next profile is Professor Victoria Caseka. She teaches our risk analysis and information security policies and fraud detection courses, and she's interested in research related to fraud risk assessment, healthcare information security and privacy of health information, and technology emergency response and preparedness. She is also not available in the fall 2021 semester, but will be available for research in spring 2022. Professor Jung Won Kyun teaches our information security course, and she's interested in research related to information security impacts on employees, such as phishing and cyberloafing, and also online communities and social networking and IT and internet addiction. Professor Prinkle Sharma teaches our Introduction to Information Systems courses, and she has research interests in wireless communication, human-computer interactions, including standards for creating resilient and secure drones, and cybersecurity and digital forensics for self-driving vehicles, Internet of Things, smart cities, including vehicle networks and self-driving vehicles, and AI, machine learning, and deep learning for those things as well. Then we have Professor Lee Allen Spitzley, who teaches our information security, networking, programming for analytics, and advanced data analytics courses. He has interests in financial fraud detection, behavioral security, text analysis, interview facial analysis as well. So if anything struck your fancy and is something that you think that you'd like to do, and you've noticed that there's a specific faculty member that speaks to you, I recommend contacting them directly via email. But if you're not sure exactly who you'd like to work with, or if you're interested in how you could get credit for doing research in the department or through federal work study getting paid, please contact me, Demira Pond, the academic coordinator and director of student services for the digital forensics program at dpon@albany.edu, which is my email address. Then make sure to send your resume to either me or the faculty member and explain what research you're interested in doing, why you'd be a good fit, and generally why you're interested in doing research with them or with the department. And we look forward to hearing from you soon.